Lance Flair signing in. To my subscribers, what up? And if you're new around these parts, just stopping by to see how I do things around here, what up, what up? So we about to get into it. I was watching The Breakfast Club, and how about Jim Jones and launched some missiles at Pusha T, and he wasn't playing. He was like, Push not a top 50 artist, and he was doubled down like, who wanted to be like Push? Who did he influence? And people ain't want to dress like him. A lot of the girls didn't like him like that, and I'm like, Push? Man, I remember being in middle school and we all was doing that grinding beat on the table. Doom, doo-doo, doo-doo. It was like, no, it was high school for me, but still, just to think of that, man, the Clips was a great group. And when I think of greatest duos, they definitely got to be in the argument for one of the best duos. So just to see Jim come so hard at him like that, where it's just like top 50, I just think that's a hard group of MCs and rappers just in general to be able to crack the door to get in the top 50, because a lot of those spots gonna be taken. But if we just talking about our skill, he definitely could make a nod at being in the top 50, I think. It's just so much more to being in that top 50 other than, you know, lyrics, likability, it's just so many different things. Songs, and I just think him being able to have longevity, be in the game about 20 some years, that's a big accomplishment in itself, because like Jim, what you said, y'all seen a lot of people come and a lot of people go, where this industry, it was people who started out way higher, way hotter, and just to see where they turned out, and people like you who was in the middle of the pack was able to, you know, use the rope-a-dope, just fight around and keep making moves and keep growing and keep getting bigger and keep evolving. So I just think with this industry, sometimes it's just a lot of politics and a lot of things that go into stuff where some people ain't gonna pan out to be the best artist because of sales, likability, marketable, and all that, because as you see in this game, we only get one Drake, we only get one Jay, we only get one Wayne, we only get one Nicki Minaj, we only get one Kim. Like, it's just a select few of artists where they can't be duplicated, and the top 50 spots, it's just so many artists, so many great artists, where a lot of great artists still not go make the nod, because I know some of my favorite MCs, a lot of people not go put them on their list. Like, I like Common a lot, I like AZ, I like Joe Buttons, Joe Beezy, like people like that, where people will look at some of my lists because I like them lyricists with the messages, but I could see and I could, you know, tip my hat to Jim for being bold and standing on what he say, because nowadays a lot of people always try to say what's politically correct, but I don't think he's wrong for having his own opinion, because it goes two ways. The pendulum swing back and forth. So I'm pretty sure with Jim saying that about Push, if we speak on that level, I'm pretty sure Push should say the same thing about him. Like, yo, he's definitely not in my top 50. So, and when you think about Jim, he had a lot of success, and we got to know him through being with Dipset, being a hype man. So he was able to use his resources and get in a career, and I just like a lot of the things that Jim was able to do throughout his career. And I think like he made good music, he got around hot artists, and he forged a lane for himself, and he know how to stay relevant. But just because he know how to do stuff like that, would he be in your top 50? That top 50 list is just so crazy and hard to crack when we start throwing all the attributes in the pot and we mixing it all in like gumbo. Like, because certain people, you might even have to put them in, because it's not just about lyrics, it's gonna make a person get in. When you start thinking about things like Nelly, he had the sales, he had the marketability, a lot of people liked him, his features was dope. Man, In middle school, he had a lot of us walking around with like a little band-aid under our eye, like, so that can account for something. And that's just my take on the situation. Let me know below in the comments your take on Jim Jones launching the missiles at Pusha T. Do you agree or disagree? Would you put Push in your top 50? And until next time, peace.